Welcome to 5-Minute Revision, and we're on paper 2, question 2. So this is the summary question where you've got to find some differences between the two texts and summarise what those differences are. So the way to approach this is SQI, statement, quote, and inference. And you need at least two differences. Two differences is absolutely fine. Okay, that's the minimum you need. If you can find more, that's great. But it is only an 8-mark question. You don't want to spend too long on this. So two differences, 2 short paragraphs would be great. So this little extract here is from source A, just to give you an example, and this one's from source B. So the focus here of our summary is on the differences between the behaviour of the children at the two schools. So I've highlighted a difference I've found here. So in the first one, it says each child we passed said hello brightly. And in the second one, it says he swore most horribly, and he is a boy. It said, I had occasion to punish a boy slightly this morning, he swore most horribly. So I think there we've got an obvious difference in the behaviour. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to state those differences and include quotes as evidence. So this might go something like, in source A, the children at the school seemed very polite as they said hello brightly to the inspector as he passed by them. However, in source B, the children seem badly behaved, as it says that one of the children swore most horribly. Okay, something like that. So I've put a statement of the differences and I've included my quotes. But that's not enough. The skill that gets you the most marks is the inference skill. So this means you've got to sum up what the difference shows you, okay, in your own words. So what does that show us about the two schools? So if in one school the children are really polite and saying hello, and in the other they're swearing. Now there's not one right answer to this, but one idea might be that the teachers have more control maybe in one school, or that the children are happy to follow the rules in one of the schools and not in the other. Okay, so, as I say, you can have different ideas. So we could sum up our inference maybe by saying this suggests that in the school in source A, the teachers have good control over the children and the children follow the rules, whereas the school in source B, it seems like the teachers don't have much control over the children and the children do what they want. Okay, so something like that. So that's what's going to get you the extra marks, is adding in a comment, an inference, something that's not there in black and white in the text, okay, but something that you can infer by looking at the difference here. Okay, we've got time for another example, so let's have a look at another one. So again, this is from source A, and it says here that he was testing some children in the library and they came in bright-eyed and keen. So that's probably a good quote there that I'd choose. And from source B, it says here that 2 girls were actually involved in a vicious fight. It says they were boxing most viciously. One received a severe and lasting injury to the eye. So again, a clear difference in behaviour here. So we could say that another difference is in source A, the children are described as bright-eyed and keen, and they were happy to be tested by the inspector in the library. However, in source B, it describes how 2 girls were fighting so badly that one received a severe and lasting injury. Again, okay, what can we infer from that? So maybe we could infer that, let's have a look. In source A, this suggests that the children in this school are really enthusiastic about learning and enjoy reading. Whereas in source B, it could be that the children aren't interested in learning at all and are more interested in fighting and arguing with each other, something like that. Okay? And then we'd have two differences. So statement with a quote. So state the differences with a quote, but then please do remember, sum up that difference with your own inference, your own idea. What does this tell you about the texts? Okay.